content should be making you money. And if it's not, that's because you're doing something wrong. Your content should be making you money, and if it's not, that's because you're doing something wrong. I want every picture that you post, every reel, every story, every time you go live, you should be making money. And if you are not, that's because you're doing something wrong. Something else I need you to understand is this. Good morning. Listen, you should be making money while you're asleep. Every single morning before you open your eyes, I want you to be sitting at $500 deposits, $700 deposits. Can you say 1K days, okay? I need you to be making money while you're asleep. And if you are not, good morning, you are doing something wrong, okay? Something else I need you to understand is this. Listen to me very, very closely. You only need one good digital product, just one. And that one product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck, you guys, your whole paycheck. Listen, there is something that you know about. There's something that you have skills with. There's something you have a passion for. And whatever that thing is what could be making you money today, right now. It's your first class ticket out your 9 to 5. But so many of you guys are stuck in your head. Good morning. You are so worried about what people are going to say, who's not going to like this, what if people don't buy it. You are so worried about all of the things. And that worry that you have is fear. So on this side of the internet, good morning, we classify fear as fuck everything and run, okay? And you have been running from your dreams for a very, very long time. Good morning. And if you do not let go of fear, fear will keep you stuck. Fear will keep you trapped, and fear will keep you broke. Fear will have you watching other people live the life that you want to live. Yes, it will. So it is important that we get out of our fear, get out your head, and get into your bag. Something else I need you to understand is this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen to me very closely. If you do not execute, nothing for you will change. So many of you guys are so stuck on these TikTok lives. Good morning. You go from live to live. You hop from YouTube video to YouTube video. You're watching. You're not consuming. In order for you to be successful with selling your digital products, making money online, it is going to require you to execute. So many of you guys just want to sit there and you want to pray for a better life. You want to manifest. You got your vision board. You're hoping, you're scrolling, and you're wishing, but you're not actually executing. You have to decide today that you are not going to keep pushing your dreams back because you're not doing anything but getting older. You're not getting younger, folks. The day is today. It is time to execute today. Now, what I want to know is this. Good morning. Who on this live is sick and tired of being sick and tired? If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I'm only interested in talking to people who are sick and tired. Good morning, because if you are sick and tired, you're going to actually execute. Like I just said, if you don't do the things that I teach you to do, you will not make any money and you'll still be sitting in the same spot you're in. You need to be sick and tired because then you're going to get shit done. If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What I want to know is this. Who on this live is tired of living paycheck to paycheck? If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, put a 1 in the chat. You know you're worth more. You know God did not just put you on this planet just to pay bills and die. You know that there is something special for your life. See, believe it or not, a lot of people love living paycheck to paycheck. They talk about like they don't, but they do because they don't do anything to change it. But if you actually want to change it and you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, then put a 1 in the chat. And last but not least, what I want to know is this. Who on this live, good morning, has no idea what the digital product is? If you have not a clue, go ahead and put me in the chat because I'm about to teach you. Listen, this is a judgment-free zone. So even if you don't know what a digital product is, you about to learn today. We all didn't know something at some point in time. It's okay. But go ahead and put me in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to teach you what a digital product is. I'm going to teach you how to create one, and then I'm going to teach you how to sell it. Okay, I am your one-stop shop. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. Good morning. I teach you how to turn your content into cash and how to finally make money online. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen, like the live, YouTube thumbs up the live. Thank you. The more you guys like, comment, and share, the more this live gets pushed to more people. Okay? Very good. Now, note takers are money makers, folks. I need you to get your pen and paper in hand. I'm going to drop nothing but gems. But there's no point of being here. Thank you, Super. There's no point of being here if you're not going to execute. Listen, you're human. You're bound to forget. Life be lifing and stress be stressing. True or false? But if you write the shit down, anything that I do say that you might forget, you can refer back to them notes and still get it done. You see how that works? Okay. So do you have your pen and paper in hand? If so, go ahead and put ready in the chat. If you have pen and paper in hand, go ahead and put ready in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Class is about to be in session. Good morning, good morning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you got pen and paper in hand, please put ready in the chat. Very good, very good. Let me see. We should see more I'm ready. Let's go. Y'all sleep. It's Monday. Y'all wake up. TikTok number one. I see 170 people on this morning's live, and I only seen 5 people that said they was ready. What are we doing? YouTube, let me get some readies in the chat. TikTok number 2. Let's get some more readies. Wake up, wake up. I got to make sure you got your pen and paper in hand. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Also, you guys, make sure you follow me so you do not lose me. She said, I'm ready to change my life and love monies again. Yes, yes, yes. Get that pen and paper in hand. Before we get started, you guys, they do steal my videos and they do make fake accounts and then they message you. So please beware, TikTok family. Do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled. Make sure you follow this account so you know this is the real me. Okay? All right, pen and paper in hand, let's go. Let's talk about it. So what the hell is a digital product and how will it make us money? A digital product is something you do not have physical possession of. So think of a movie on Netflix, think of a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it in your possession. It's all in the cloud somewhere, okay? You are going to create something to sell. Yes, you will. I'm telling you what you're going to do because you're going to do it and you're going to do it well. There's something that you know about. You guys, when I first started, I've been doing this for 5 years now. I taught people how to lose weight. I lost over 100 pounds. So I took my knowledge, which was learning how to eat right, how to exercise. I put it into an ebook and I sold it over and over again, teaching people how to change their life too. Okay. So there's something that you could be selling right now. Stop selling yourself short. Some of you guys are like, I don't know. I'm not good at anything. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So think and execute. You can make it into some type of ebook like I did. And the beauty of digital products, you guys, is you only have to make it one time. One time. And you will resell it over and over and over again. You guys, I am still to this day reselling digital products that I made 4 and 5 years ago. So if I can do it, why can't you? Make it make sense. You can even sell e-courses. So maybe you know how to do hair or makeup. You could record yourself, teach people how to do it. You make the videos once and you resell them over and over again, okay? You could even sell journals and workbooks and manifestation guides, all from Canva. You guys, there are people on these apps. They download workbooks and journals off Canva. I'm gonna teach you how to do that in a second. And they will resell them for $27. $47. I seen a lady on TikTok, she bundled up a whole bunch of them. She's selling them for $149.99. If she can do it, why can't you? The reason why you're not is because you want to consume content instead of create. You want to pray about it instead of execute it. Make it make sense. Now, I am going to give you 2 free apps. And these apps that I give you will literally change your entire life if and only if you actually use them. You gotta use them, y'all. You can't just download them, you gotta use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to make money online. My name is Jasmine. Make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. And if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. Just like this live found you this morning, let's allow this live to find other people, okay? Believe it or not, a lot of people don't want to live paycheck to paycheck no more. They ready to quit too. They was ready to quit their job last week. Let's let them find this live, okay? Do you have pen and paper in hand? Let's go. App number 1, write it down. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, you guys, write these things down. I am on 3 live, so just bear with me while I get everybody straight, okay? App number 1 is Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Good morning, C-A-N-V-A. Let's go, let's go. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Now, some of y'all already have Canva. Some of you are like, I got that, Jazz. Okay. You might have it, but are you using it? Or is it just collecting storage space in your phone? Okay. If you are not using it for your business, you're going to start using it for your business starting today. We start today on this live. We don't wait till Mondays and Tuesdays and tomorrows. We start today. Luckily for you, today is Monday. Okay. So you will use Canva for all of your business and content creation needs. If you need a business logo, you can find lots of templates on Canva, okay? Maybe you're gonna finally get out of your head and start creating this content. You've been talking about being a TikToker, or YouTuber, or Instagrammer for a very long time. You can go on Canva and find templates. Thank you so much, Alien. Thank you so much. You can find templates. Thank you, Miss BB. And you can use those templates to make your TikTok reels. Maybe you're gonna start the YouTube channel and you need some YouTube thumbnails. Thank you, Alien. You can go on Canva and use their templates for your YouTube thumbnails. So I am telling you, anything that you need is on Canva. They even have ebook templates for your digital product, okay? So it's time to get started. If you are going to actually use Canva starting today, go ahead and put Canva in the chat, C-A-N-V-A. Let's go. If you're gonna actually use it starting today, go ahead and type Canva in the chat. If you're waiting until tomorrow, don't put Canva in the chat. I ain't talking to you. I'm only talking to people who are gonna get started today because I am so fed up with people talking about what they're gonna do and they don't never do it. I can't stand talkers. I can't stand it. It cringes my spirit. You just talk. You never walk the walk. It's sickening. It's annoying. We have to execute. And for those of you guys who are on this live who think you're too old, you've missed the mark, you're not tech savvy, you don't know how to use your cell phone, let me explain something to you. That is fear trying to talk you right up out your business. We just said earlier, fear stands for fuck everything and run. And you keep running from this money that you could be making online because you are trying to convince yourself that you're too old. Listen, you're not too old for anything, first and foremost. As long as you are still breathing, you are right on time. You are right where you're supposed to be. And that whole I'm not tech savvy crap, that's not true. That is not true because you knew how to use your phone well enough to click up on this TikTok and YouTube app. You scrolled through by yourself and you stopped on this live this morning. Your children did not help you with that. You did it on your own. You know how to make phone calls and you know how to text and you do know how to take pictures. So you do know how to use your cell phone. You are tech savvy and you will make money online. You got any other excuses for me? Okay. I'm just checking. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. I want to hear it. You are right on time. If anything, you got more knowledge than the young folks. So you got lots of things you could be selling. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. App number 1 was Canva. App number 2, let's go. And y'all better be taking notes. Don't have me come through this phone. You better be writing it down so that you can execute. Life be lifing and stress be stressing. You bound to forget something. But if you write it down, you can still execute. Let's go. App number 2. Here we go. Let's go. Chat GPT. Chat GPT, good morning. Chat GPT, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Chat GPT. This app right here is free. They have a subscription version. You don't need it. Good morning, lady. You are good on free, okay? You good on free. Chat GPT will change your whole life. It will make you a shit ton of money if and only if you actually use it. You gotta use it, y'all. If you don't know what kind of content to make, but you're ready to start creating the content, you can ask ChatGPT to give you video ideas. It will do it. If you want to make YouTube videos, you don't know what topics, you don't really know what to say, ChatGPT will script your whole video for you. Yes, it will. Yes. Or maybe you want to sell this digital product. You want to make this money online. You want to have a business too. Did you know ChatGPT will write your ebook for you? You guys, it has never been easier than today. Yes. To make money online. When I first started years ago, I'm 5 years into my entrepreneurial journey, I had to write my own ebook. My weight loss ebook I was telling you about that I sell, I had to write it myself. I had to use my English skills and my grammar skills and put it together by myself. I had to use my brain. You don't even have to use your brain no more with this online money because ChatGPT will literally write it for you. Yes, let's talk about it. So we got Canva, we got ChatGPT, we have to put it together and make the digital product. If you're ready, go ahead and put ready in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready, go ahead and put ready in the chat and listen to me very closely. If you were not taking notes, it is time for you to grab that pen and paper because I'm about to give you prompt number 1. If you are ready, put ready in the chat. We are getting into the nitty gritty, y'all. It is time to make the ebook. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And also TikTok number 1, can we get some more shares on this live? I'm trying to figure out how we have 93 people on here and only 14 shares. Are we being stingy this morning? Are we gatekeeping the sauce? Why? If this live is resonating with your spirit and vibrating with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen. Also share the live. Let other people find this live too, okay? Let's go, let's go. Don't gatekeep now. You ain't got to be selfish. Y'all talking about something, no, this is my information. I ain't sharing nothing. Listen. What we put out into the universe, we get back. Let's go, let's go. Gatekeeping the sauce, yes. All right, y'all, you got your pen and paper? Let's do it. So you're going to open up ChatGPT. You're going to put in here, write this down. Write it down. This is prompt number 1. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind, not on my watch. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you need it to be repeated, ask now or forever hold your peace. If you got that, put it in the chat. We got 103 people on TikTok number 1. We got 5 people on TikTok number 2. And we got 6 people on YouTube. I should see at least 65 got that. Some of y'all may be at work. I'm going to give you grace. Don't be getting in trouble now. Some of y'all driving, please don't text and drive. But the rest of y'all, absolutely. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. One more time, let's go. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Y'all got that? Speak now, forever hold your peace. We moving on. We go forward. We don't go back. Do not DM me, ask me to repeat it, because I'm going to leave you on red. Because you had opportunity on this live to have it repeated, and you chose not to because you don't really care. You don't want to make no money. So why waste my time in the DMs? Don't make it make sense. Going once. Going twice. Yes. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. You're going to hit enter. Now, it gave you 10, exactly what you asked for. Now, what did we say a digital product was? It's anything digital. So it could be an ebook, workbooks, audios, e-courses, online communities. It doesn't matter. Just anything digital. That's what that means. Now, how do we choose the digital product idea that's best for you? We got to strategize here. Listen to you very closely. Write this down. Anything in life, this is life advice, that you want to be successful with, whatever success means for you, requires you to be consistent. Got to be consistent, folks. You got to be consistent. Some of y'all have tried this and it didn't work for me because you weren't consistent. You started on Monday and you gave up by Wednesday. You weren't consistent with nothing. In order to be successful with anything, it is going to require you to be consistent, okay? If you want to lose weight successfully, you have to consistently do what? Eat less food and get your ass up off the couch and move your body. If you want to successfully fix your credit, that's going to require you to consistently pay your bills on time and start charging up them credit cards. Okay? Running a business, a successful business, is no different. You want a successful business, you have to consistently show up for it. Now, how can we easily show up for something consistently? Okay? You are going to choose something off that list that you love to do. Something that you have knowledge in, skills with, a passion for. My goal for you is for not for you to be, I don't want you at work for 12, 8 hours a day working, and then you come home and you feel like you're working some more. That's not fun. You're not going to be consistent. You're going to give up quick, fast, and in a hurry. But if you choose something off of that list that you really have a passion for and you know about it, you will easily show up for it consistently. I built my entire weight loss and fitness brand. How? Because I really do love lifting weights. I really do live a healthy lifestyle, and I know about losing weight because I lost 100 pounds, so I'm able to consistently and easily show up for it every single day and build my platforms. Do you see how that goes? How do I run a successful coaching business? Because I really do make money online. I know about it, and I love flipping money. I love talking about how to turn $10 into 100, into 1,000, into 100K. And I teach other people how to do it too. So it's easy to be consistent. So please do yourself a favor and choose something that you like. And don't overthink it. Don't chase trends. You guys, there are children on YouTube with millions of subscribers, making millions of dollars, doing the stupidest things, okay? But because they love what they do, they are able to consistently show up for it, and they are able to make a lot of money. So just do yourself a favor and choose something that you like. If it gave you 10 things and you don't like none of the things it gave you, ask for 10 more and just keep asking until you find something you like, okay? Okay. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. Welcome, welcome. I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online, and how to build financial freedom all from your cell phone. But none of this information is going to be of any use to you guys if you don't execute. We can't just talk about how to make money. We got to actually do it. It's going to require you to stop making excuses. It's going to require you to stop procrastinating. It's going to require you to get started. You cannot just bounce from TikTok live to TikTok live and not get it done. Whether you watch me or another coach, you still have to do it. Okay? You got to do it, y'all. All right. Prompt number 2, you said you was ready. Let's go. Write it down. So once you choose digital product idea you want to run with, you're then going to put in ChatGPT. Here we go. Get your pen and paper. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. If you got that, go ahead and put got that in the chat. No student on my live will be left behind. If you got that, go ahead and put got that in the chat. Let's go, let's go. I see 101 people on TikTok number 1. I see 7 people on TikTok number 2, and I see 10 people on YouTube. I should see at least 70 got that's. Some of y'all driving, please do not text and drive. Some of y'all at work, I'm gonna give you grace. The rest of y'all sitting at home somewhere, chilling, watching TV and watching me at the same time. Go ahead and put got that in the chat, please, and thank you. Yes. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Y'all got that? Let's go. And if you're new here, my name is Jasmine. Also, if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen like the live. Okay, don't DM me, ask me nothing because I ain't gonna respond because you're hard-headed. Let's go. We're going once, going twice. Okay, y'all got it. Now, this is what I mean by it's never been easier to make money online, because as soon as you hit enter, you guys, it literally just wrote your ebook for you. It wrote it for you. You could have been making sales, but you want to waste time. Now all you have to do is copy and paste. That's it. Copy and paste. Life don't get no easier than that. You will copy what ChatGPT gave you and you will paste it into your Canva template. So open up Canva. In the search bar, type ebooks. It's going to generate so many different templates for you. Just pick one, okay? They're all 1000% customizable. You will copy and paste. Now, a couple of rules here when we're doing this. Write this on your paper, please. Less is more. Less is more. Meaning you do not need 100 pictures on one page. You do not need 100 colors on one page. Unless you're doing some type of coloring book, fine. But most of y'all not doing that. So please keep it simple, stupid. KISS, K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't be, oh, I gotta do all this stuff. No, you don't. Keep it simple. Make sure it is clean, simple, and legible. Clean, simple, legible, okay? Now, one thing I have noticed my students do, I always review my students' ebooks. Bring the margins in, please. Some of y'all be having the words running off the page. Okay, narrow in the margins so it looks like an ebook that you would want to read, please and thank you. When you're done, you will download it as a PDF file. P as in Peter, D as in dog, and F as in Franklin. You will then upload that file to your hosting site. Write these down. These are some examples. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stan Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Gotta make sure y'all got it because you gotta execute. I don't want to hear no excuses. Well, I didn't get the last one. If you need it, repeat it, ask. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Yes, there are more hosting sites out there. These are some of the most popular ones. If you got it, please put got that in the chat, because how can you execute if you don't know where to put if you don't know where to put your digital product? You're still not gonna get it done. You're gonna be on this live again tomorrow talking about some, I didn't get it, because you're not executing. What are we doing? Let's go. Let's go. I should see more got that's in this chat. Y'all hard-headed. I need to know you got it. I need to know you got it. Stan Stores, STAN space store. Thank you, Cam. Absolutely. Let me pin that. Absolutely. I'm pinning it, you guys. I am going to pin it. There we go. Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify, Stan Store, Etsy. Now, thank you. Now, listen. The beauty of having a coach and a mentor is they can teach you what to do and what not to do, okay? I have been a full-time entrepreneur for 5 years. I've been blessed, but I've also made some mistakes on my journey. Let me share one of my biggest mistakes with you so that you don't make it. Listen, beware of these subscriptions because things add up quick, fast, and in a hurry. $20 here, $10 here, this is $16.99 here, this is $99 here. Next thing you know, you got about $1,000 worth of expenses and you ain't even making $1,000 yet. That's how you're gonna end up in the red quick. We don't want that. Now, I am on Stan Store. I love Stan Store. Stan Store is great, but I'm gonna be real with you. Stan Store is very expensive. Stan Store is $99 a month. That is extremely high when you're not making no money yet. So you will not start on Stan Store. If you are new to all this, you just getting started, you like, shoot, I'm gonna start today. You not starting on Stan Store. You're going to start on Gumroad, Gumroad, because Gumroad only charges you a percentage when you make a sale. So until you make money, you spend no money. They charge you 10% for every sale. That is a great place to start. Now, once you do start making money, you bring it in the traffic because you're actually executing what I'm teaching you to do, then you will bring your ass over to Stan Store because Stan Store has a lot of features that will help you automate your business. But for now, just start on Gumroad, okay? Okay, now, what did we just do? We just took Canva, we took ChatGPT, we put it together and we made the digital product. Now we have to sell it. But listen to me, this process that we just did, does Gumroad have a marketplace or you need your own traffic? They do have a marketplace. They charge you 30% if they bring your customers to you. 10% if you bring in your own traffic, okay? But Gumroad is still a great place to start. Now listen, we took Canva, ChatGPT, we put it together and made our digital product. That process should not take you longer than 2 hours. You got 2 hours. You got 2 hours. It really shouldn't take you longer than 1 hour, but I'm gonna give you grace and I'm gonna give you 2. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care. If you ain't never seen a cell phone before, it should still not take you longer than 2 hours. If it's taking you longer than 2 hours to get this done, that is because you're trying to be a perfectionist. You want everything to be perfect, right? I'm gonna just think on it for like 6 weeks, Jazz. I just gotta make sure everything's perfect. I'm gonna take things out, put things in. I'm gonna sit on it, waste more time, complain about my money and how I'm not making enough to get by, but I'm still gonna be a perfectionist and just hold on to this product because I'm just a perfectionist, this is who I am. And yeah, so that's just what it's gonna be. If you are a perfectionist, go ahead and put guilty in the chat because I need to tell you something. If you struggle with perfectionism, go ahead and put guilty in the chat. Let's go. I know I'm talking to somebody. Let's go, let's go. I know. I used to be one too, so I already know. Listen to me. For those of you guys who struggle, she said very guilty. Listen. For those of you guys who struggle with perfectionism, let me explain something to you. That is fear. That's the same fear that you've been holding on to for who knows how long. Fear stands for fuck everything and run. You've been running, okay? what you're doing is self-sabotaging. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. So how can you make something perfect? You can't. You're self-sabotaging. Self-sabotage is you trying to protect yourself from the feeling of disappointment. You hate the feeling of putting yourself out there and it not working in the way in which you think it should work in the time frame that you feel entitled to. Entitlement, yes, because you think it should happen next tomorrow, but it's not. You're entitled. But that's what self-sabotage is, okay? You're trying to protect yourself from disappointment. But let me remind you of something. You already said you don't like your job. You said that earlier. You said you was ready to quit last week, okay? But you are still there. So every day you are disappointing yourself because you're going somewhere for 8 hours every single day, giving your all to a job that you don't like, that has you overworked and underpaid. Because you can't quit your job or at least increase your income if you're not making sales in your business. But how can somebody buy something from you if it doesn't exist? So you have to launch the product, which means you have to get out of your head. You're holding yourself back. Stop. Now, another reason why it might be taking you longer than 2 hours is because you're distracted AF. You claim you working on your digital product, but you're not. Thank you, shorty. You got the TV going, you watching Atlanta Housewives, you watching Love Island, you're scrolling on social media, you talking on your cell phone, gossiping about nothing. You doing everything but the one thing that's gonna actually change your life. Make it make sense. You distracted. Some of y'all was outside. Weekend just ended, you was outside all weekend long. Ain't come in the house not once. So this is what you're gonna do tonight, not tomorrow, but today. You're gonna put the phone on do not disturb. She said, I feel attacked, good. I'm coming for you. You're gonna put the phone on do not disturb. You're gonna turn the TV off. No phone calls. You are going to sit at your kitchen table and you are going to work on your ebook and get it done today. Not half today, then half next week. No, you're gonna lock in and do it today. That's it. No more time, no more tomorrows. You are all tomorrowed out, okay? You ain't got no more tomorrows. It's today. Now, let's talk about sales. Because creation was only 20% of the equation, okay? That was the easy part. Unfortunately, that was easy. Canva, ChatGPT, put it together, boom, boom, boom. But you have to sell it. Sales is 80% of your entire business model. I don't care which model you're going off of, it's still 80%. And if you do not lock into sales, you don't have a business, you have a hobby, okay? We are building businesses in 2025 and beyond. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sales is where most people fail. They fail here at this step. Now, some of y'all are confused about what failure is, so let me enlighten you real quick. A lot of y'all think failure means you posted your first TikTok video and you didn't get 100,000 views in 2 hours, so you failed. Some of y'all think that you made your YouTube channel, you posted one long form video, but you didn't get 100,000 subscribers in 48 hours, so you failed. Some of y'all think you launched your ebook and you didn't become a millionaire by Friday, so you failed. That's not failure. As long as you commit to doing just a little bit better than you did yesterday, you're not failing. I'm not even saying you gotta be a lot of bit better. Just commit to being a little bit better. That's not failure. Failure only exists when you quit. When you throw in the towel, you say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. I quit. Well, then you officially failed. You failed. But if you just keep trying, if you just keep showing up in some way, shape, or form, you didn't fail. Now, people fail at sales. They quit Because they say things like, well, I'm not a salesperson, Jazz, so I don't know. I don't want to be annoying. What if people unfollow me because I'm talking about my product too much? What if my friends and family talk about me? What if they laugh at me? If you have said any of those things, go ahead and put guilty in the chat. If you have said any of those things, go ahead and put guilty in the chat. Rhonda said when there's no results, you hang it up. No, you got to keep on going because the results be right around the corner. But you quit before you even got them. You quit before you even got there. So you just wasted all your time leading up to that point because you ain't do nothing with it. Listen, I need you guys to understand this. I used to feel the same way. Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. Thank you. Selling is solving. What did the prompt say? Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. You have the solution to someone's problem. You're not begging for anything. I didn't beg you to come on this live. You came at your own free will. Stop thinking you're begging people for stuff. No, you're not. You are solving someone's problem. For those of you guys who have been following me, I'm not a new face to you. How is it that I'm able to talk about Glow Up Academy every single day? Because I know I'm solving someone's problem. People want to learn how to make money online, problem solved. People want to be more confident in themselves, problem solved. People want to glow up their life, problem solved. I'm teaching you all those things. You can unfollow me or not. I don't care. You're either going to enroll or you're not. You either want to change your life or you don't. I'm not begging you for anything. Amazon, we all know who they are. We are all Prime members, or you running off of someone's subscription. You think Amazon marketing team is sitting in their headquarters office talking about let's not make no more commercials because we don't want to be annoying? What if people unsubscribe from Prime? No, they don't care. They still make their commercials and they put them in your face to remind you to buy something. They have solved your problem. You don't want to go to Walmart and Target. You want the stuff delivered to your doorstep. You don't want to go to Whole Foods. You want it delivered, right? You want to be lazy. They've solved your problem. So if Amazon can have that energy and attitude with their products and services, and I can have that energy and attitude with my products and services, then why can't you? If you truly want to make money online, it is going to require you to have that energy with your products. Now let's talk about sales. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online, and how to build financial freedom. If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit or vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. Also share the live. Also make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. You guys, they do steal my videos and they make fake accounts and they message you. So please do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. These sales tips that I'm giving you require effort and energy. I am not the coach that's going to tell you you're going to make 100K by tomorrow and not do a thing. I'm not selling you no type of dream. I'm not. So if that's the dream you're looking for, just swipe up a couple more times and I'm sure you'll find a coach teaching you that. Those things don't exist. You've probably tried it and you still didn't make it happen because it doesn't exist. I'm giving you the tea on how to really build your platforms and how to really make money consistently so that you could really quit your job and still make money and feed your family and keep a roof over your head and not be freaking out when the trend is over and you're not making no sales. So if you're looking for easy routes, just go. At least you learned how to make the product. But we got to sell it for real, not for play. Okay? All right. Some of y'all leaving now. Go ahead and get on out. This is going to require energy. You put in work at your job to build someone else's business. Some of y'all refuse to put in work to build yours. Whatever. Thank you, lady. All right, sales tip number 1, write this down. Let's get into it. We selling. Listen, content is king and distribution is queen, okay? Content is king and distribution is queen. So let's break all this down so it makes the most sense. My ultimate goal for you is to have you posting every day. That's what we're working towards. We're working towards every day. Now, I recognize we're not all there yet. I wasn't all the way there yet when I first started. Some of y'all are camera shy. That's okay. We're going to get you out your shyness, okay? Some of you guys are not necessarily camera shy. Thank you, Dimitri. Some of you guys are not necessarily camera shy, right? You record and some of y'all even edit it, but you just let it sit in your drafts because you're just terrified to hit upload. Okay, we're going to work through that. But just know wherever you're at in your journey, we all start somewhere. You are working towards every day. That's what you're working towards. And not only will you post every day, eventually, if you're not there yet, you will also be building a bare minimum of 3 platforms. So that's the distributionist queen. We must build a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Well, why 3, Jazz? Because 1 is too close to none. Like that 1 income you have at that 1 job. Because if they laid you off tomorrow, what would you do? You'd be sitting there crying and freaking out, trying to figure out your life. I don't want that for you. What if you put all of your eggs in the TikTok basket and the US decides, let's ban it? What would you do? You'd be sitting there freaking out like all the other TikTokers who only put their eggs in 1 basket. I mean, don't get me wrong. I make a lot of money on TikTok. I do. But I also make a lot of money on Instagram. I also make a lot of money on YouTube. I also make a lot of money on Facebook. So even if they took this from me, I would still be A-okay. I always teach my students we need to stay ready so we never have to get ready. Now, which platform should you be on? Let me tell you this. Some of y'all not gonna listen to the shit I'm talking about. But for the small percentage of people who do, YouTube is the most watched platform. For some reason, y'all think it's TikTok. TikTok is cute. It's trendy. They got the little dances. Okay. But YouTube is the most watched. TikTok ain't got shit on YouTube, y'all. YouTube's been around for 20 years. YouTube will also be your most profitable platform long term. Maybe not right away, but long term, it definitely will. When I first started selling my weight loss ebooks, I started on YouTube. I didn't start on TikTok. I started on YouTube, okay? The YouTube channel at the time only had 52 subscribers when I made my first sale. Only 52. That's nobody. Thank you, Lacey. That was nobody. I started at 0, built it to 52 in a couple of weeks, got my first sale. So the YouTube channel itself was not yet monetized at the time. But I was able to make a lot of money on it because I was selling and promoting my digital products. That YouTube channel is now at 18,000 subscribers. And I sell even more today. And the YouTube channel is monetized. So I make double income off of 1 channel from my products and through the Google AdSense. Okay? Monetized YouTube channel. So don't sleep on YouTube. Do not sleep on YouTube. And let me remind you, when you're trying to learn how to do something, where do you go? YouTube. When you're trying to figure out if you should buy the next iPhone, you go to YouTube. If you're trying to figure out how to do something, you go to YouTube. So please get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Make your content and make your money. Okay? If you want to create a new one, or if you already have one, just start making the videos. Okay? Now, I know some of you guys are in your head and you're like, Jazz, I gotta post on 3 different platforms. First of all, it's not hard. The same video you put on TikTok, You just throw it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I do it all day. It takes an extra 5 minutes. I promise you, it's not that hard. I even throw it on Facebook and Threads too. I'm on 5. I'm telling you to build 3. Just go from one to the next to the next. It's not hard. So get out your head, please. And I know some of you guys are thinking, Jazz, I was with you up until you said posting every day. Isn't that gonna be hard? And you got all these fears coming into your head trying to keep you from the one thing that will change your whole life. Let me explain something to you. For those of you guys who feel like it's just gonna be too hard and you just don't know. Listen, I've been doing this for 5 years, full time. Online money, digital products, platform monetizations, all of the things changed my whole life, okay? I am now in my dream apartment. I drive my dream car. I make 6 figures. I even lost 100 pounds, face clear. I sleep better at night. I sleep peacefully. I run my own 24 hours. I do what I want when I want. But before all of this, you guys, I lived a very different life. I used to work a 9 to 5. I worked a 9 to 5. And I was so excited when I got that job because it was my first job post-graduation. See, I had bought into the American dream they sold me back in high school. Go to college, get a 4-year degree, accrue a whole bunch of student loan debt that you know you're not gonna be able to pay back, get your job, hate your job, buy a house, work for 30 years, die. I said, where do I sign up? Let's go. Got my 4-year degree, accrued a whole bunch of student loan debt, just living the American dream. And here I am post-graduation, got my first real job. I had other jobs like McDonald's and stuff, but this is like my first corporate job, right? So I thought life was gonna be great. I moved out of my mom's house, got my own apartment, and of course I had to get a car to match the job. Duh, I can't have this fancy job and I don't have a fancy car. Like, what? I had to get a car. 23, okay? I was gonna be making $60K a year, and this was before COVID. So that was good money in 2015, all right? No kids, just me, yeah. By the time I paid rent, car note, car insurance, lights, internet, cable, we had cable back then, okay? By the time I paid all that, I didn't have no money left. I also had to start paying back my student loans. Sally Mae's not playing. She give you 6 months to get your shit together. And then it's time to pay up, okay? I had 11 student loan accounts bundled under one monthly payment of $450. I couldn't afford $450. So every month that I didn't pay, which was damn near every month, I got 11 missed payments on my credit score. So my dreams of having a house, that wasn't gonna happen no time soon. My credit went from a 620 to a 550, and it stayed there for a very long time. Not only that, I hated my job. They didn't prepare me for that. College didn't talk about corporate politics. Corporate America is a war zone, okay? There's no friends. They will stab you in the back. See, I'm 23. I'm just naive. I'm green. I'm happy. You know, I'm just like smiling. I thought they were my friends. I didn't realize people will come up to you and they'll smile in your face and ask you how you're doing and ask you about your love life. They really act like they're your friends. They make you feel comfortable and safe. And those will be the same people writing emails trying to get you fired. And I was the youngest one there. I was 23. And I worked with all women. Y'all, I was miserable. Not only was I broke, I was miserable as hell. And yes, I tried to apply for other jobs. No one was calling me back. No one was calling me back. So I just sucked it up. I was there for 6 years. I don't even know how I made it. I used to cry every day before I walked in there. I would pray to God, Lord, please don't let them mess with me. I was the most hated person there. I don't even know how I made it. I also picked up a habit to deal with how miserable I was. I started drinking. I became an alcoholic. Every night when I came home, I would drink till I fell asleep. I did that every day. Never missed a day. I gained over 100 pounds. That smile that I had when I first got there, that disappeared. And I was very depressed. And I felt very trapped. And if any of that resonates with you, when you're asking, is it hard to post every day? Is it going to be hard to make money online? I want to ask you and remind you that you're already living a hard life. Working in a toxic work environment every day is hard. People underestimate the amount of stress or how much stress puts on a body. You guys, you're miserable. You're around people you don't like. Sometimes you can't even sleep at night because you're so stressed out about, are they going to fire you today? Is this going to be your last day? You're walking on eggshells. You're around people who are just negative every day. You're overworked and underpaid. And you're asking if posting content online is hard? You're already doing hard. And let me remind you of something else. If you work 8 hours or more like how I did, you spend more time with your coworkers than you do your loved ones. Yes, you do. Because I literally worked 9 to 5. So I got off at 5, like the rest of everybody else in my city. So now I'm sitting in rush hour traffic on the highway for about 45 minutes. Then you come home, you get to spend 1 or 2 hours with your spouse, maybe your kids if you have kids. Then it's time to put everyone to bed and do it again the next day. Then you have the weekend. No, you have Saturday. Because Sunday you have to prepare for the work week. You gotta do laundry, you gotta go to the grocery store, you gotta clean up. And you have to mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit waiting for you come Monday. So no, posting every day, showing up online is not hard. I've done both. I will always choose this hard because at least with this hard, I get to be myself. I couldn't even be myself at work. I had to put on a mask. I had to play the games, do the whole politic bullshit, right? Just to save your job. You get to talk about things that you truly care about. That's why I told you choose something that you like. Thank you, Greg, so that you're having fun. There's never a morning where I'm getting up and I'm like, oh, I gotta get on this damn TikTok live. Let me hurry up and get this shit over with. No, I used to live like that every day at my 9 to 5. And the beauty about all of it is you get paid. So you choose your heart. You choose which hard you want to do. I did both. I'll always choose this one. Now let's talk about this content. In this content that you create, we got a couple of rules here. Your content must be relatable. It must be authentic, and you need to target people's pain points. Be relatable, be authentic, target people's pain points. I need you guys to understand people have very short attention spans, short, which means you have to get to the point and quick, or they're gonna scroll off to a whole nother video. In order to get people to stop scrolling and to start watching your content, you need to understand people connect through emotions, which means we have to target people's pain points. Okay, let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate? Are you tired of feeling overworked and underpaid? When you were scrolling on your For You page looking for something to watch, you heard me say something along those lines, and I got you to stop scrolling. So I don't care what your niche is. It doesn't matter. There are pain points in that niche, and you need to make sure you're saying those things when you're making content and if you decide to go live. Because if you can get people to stop scrolling, then you can get people to start buying. Okay? If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. Good morning. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. She said you testified this morning. Yes, because you guys get stuck in your head. Everything's like, it's going to be hard, but you're already doing hard. I got to remind you, you're already doing something hard. So you are more capable than what you're giving yourself credit for. If you can work a job every day that you hate, you are Superwoman. You're Superman because you don't even like it there and you still show up every day. But then you're going to say it's hard to show up for something that you do like, which is your business. It's not hard. You're making it hard. You're trying to convince yourself that you can't do something. That's the fear that you refuse to let go of. And it's keeping you trapped. It is stealing your dreams from you. And you don't even know it. Please get out your head. Sales tip number 2. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Y'all best be taking notes. All right. Sales tip number 2. Write this down. Here we go. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. So if they don't like you, not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy. So how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. You can't. But what you can do is what I told you to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, you will build a community, and those people in your community will buy your digital products. And I don't want you in your head talking about, well, what if no one likes me? That's impossible. You guys, there's 8 billion people in this world. Somebody is bound to like you, okay? And listen, I used to feel the same way. I used to be very fearful. I was not well traveled, okay? I really only stayed in my little state of Virginia, okay? And I forgot there's a whole world outside of Virginia. You guys, when you post your content, it becomes international. It goes everywhere in the world. And I'm not telling you that to scare you. I'm telling you that so you realize how silly you sound when you're saying things like, people won't like me. There's a whole world out there waiting to hear what you have to say. How do I know? I have students all over the place. I have students in Australia. I have students in the UK, Canada, Jamaica, Barbados. So please stop fearing that people won't like you. They will. So just post, okay? There's a whole world. Now, we said people have to like you, know you, and trust you. Well, how do we get people to know us? You guys, I'm never going to tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far, hands down, the best way to build your community. Is it your only way? No, but it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy, and your vibes. It allows people to ask you questions and engage with you. And it allows you to promote your products. Now, some of y'all are going to say, Jazz, well, that's cool and all, but I don't really want to go live. And I'm going to just say, okay, then don't. My mission in life is not to force people to do anything they don't want to do. You don't want to do it? Don't. But let me respectfully remind you, you also said you didn't want to go to work. That's what you said. And you still go every day. You go in early, you stay late, you work weekends and holidays. You do your job and the job of all of your lazy ass coworkers. You work so hard to build someone else's business, but you're not willing to work hard to build your own. Huh. Okay, whatever. But I'll tell you this, if you go live with structure and you're consistent, you target people's pain points, you have strategies, just like how I have a strategy on my live, you will make more money on live than you ever make at that dusty ass job. I promise you that. And the beauty of going live is you could do this anywhere in the world. Wherever there's internet, you can do it. So maybe you want to take your family on a vacation. You want to spend time with your loved ones. Go on vacation. Run your live in the morning, or maybe you're more of an afternoon person, whatever you want to do. Run your live for 1 or 2 hours, and then you have the rest of the day to do what you want to do. You can't do that at work. You don't have that type of freedom at work. You got to make sure you got PTO to cover the trip. Then you got to put in the request. You got to hope they approve it. Then don't get sick, or don't let any of your kids get sick where you got to miss work, because now you got to make up time so that you'll have enough time to take your vacation so your check's not short. And when you're live, you get to do what you want to do. You get to talk about the things that are important to you, that you truly care about, and you get to be yourself. You get to help people, and you get paid. I don't know about you, but that is my definition of freedom. But if you don't want to go live, don't go live. Keep yourself trapped. You've been doing it. Just keep doing it. Why, thank you, Mimi. Now, some of you guys are like, well, I would go live, Jazz, but I'm just shy. I'm just a little nervous. Okay, great. I can work with that, because it still means it's something that you're willing to do. You want to. I can work with people who want to do something, because you're just human. We're all human. It's normal to be shy. It's normal to feel scared in the moment, but I promise you, you only feel that way because you just haven't done it. We cannot keep talking about what we're going to do. We have to do it. The only way through it is to do it. But I promise you, the more you do it consistently, the better it will get, and you will not be shy for long. So I need you to put on your big girl panties and just get it done. I promise you, you will look back and you'll say to yourself, I don't even know I was shy. Like, it's really not that bad. And you'll go on live and you won't even think twice about it. She said, I want to be seen. Yes, just do it. Just do it, okay? No engagement, it's discouraging. You gotta keep doing it. You just have to keep doing it, okay? Now, what did we say? People only buy from people that you like, know, and trust. Well, how do you get people to trust you? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because the more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. Consistency builds trust. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, or if you're sleeping somewhere under a rock, but believe it or not, people work really hard for their money. See, you might have a decent job. I have plenty of students who, I don't know how, they work from home, they make $30 an hour, and their job does not stress them. They're literally making content while they're on the clock. Now, I tell them, hey, don't get caught. But they have that luxury. Most people do not. So sometimes I think that's you forget that's not everyone's reality. Some people have to still go to work. A lot of people are on their feet all day. A lot of people have very physically strenuous jobs, like they're working at Amazon. They're picking up heavy shit. Some people, a lot of people, make minimum wage. So you might be making $30 or $40 an hour. Someone else is making $12. So if you want to earn someone's business, you must first earn their trust, which means you have to be trustworthy. Now, I want to do an exercise with you guys. If you do not have a digital product, just sit this out, take your notes. But for those of you guys who are struggling to make sales, I need you to participate. I need you to take your ego and your pride out of it for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds, remove ego and pride. I know some of y'all not able to do that because you think you know everything. Keep thinking it. But for those of you guys who can be teachable, you know how to have some humility, just for 30 seconds. I want you to go to your profile and ask yourself, be honest. Is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help people? Gotta be honest. And then I need you to ask yourself this. If you were not you, would you buy from you? Because if the answer is no to one or all of those questions, then you should no longer be confused as to why people are not buying from you. There should be no more confusion. But the beauty is, it can be fixed. That's the beauty of life. And I think a lot of people forget that. Anything, this is not just business, anything in your life that you're not happy with, that you're not getting the results that you want, can be fixed. So maybe you don't know how to make your digital product. Guess what? You can learn, you can fix it, you can do it. Maybe you're struggling with being consistent and posting online. You can fix it. You have the power to fix it, okay? Maybe you want to go live, but you don't know what to say. You can fix it. It doesn't have to stay this way. Maybe you've tried growing your YouTube channel and you're struggling. It can be fixed. It does not have to stay the way it is. And I'm going to be honest. What you guys fail to realize is most of y'all are not lacking information, okay? Most of y'all are not lacking information. A lot of you guys already knew about Canva. Some of y'all already had it. A lot of y'all already knew about ChatGPT. You might not have knew that it could make your ebook, but now you know, so you're no longer lacking information there, right? Some of you guys already knew you had to post every day, right? So you already knew that, but you're just not doing it. See, you're not lacking information, you're lacking implementation, meaning you don't execute anything. You have excuse after excuse. You talk. You don't implement. In order to run a successful business, it is going to require you to be consistent, disciplined, and accountable. And you don't do that with your business at all. But you do have the power to, you have the abilities to, because you do it in other parts of your life every day. That's the crazy thing. When it comes to your job, you're accountable, consistent, and disciplined. You show up even when you don't want to, every day. Even when you're sick, you still go. People were going to work with COVID, infecting everybody, coughing and everything. But they would be damned if they didn't get their full check. So they brought their ass to work. Consistent, disciplined, and accountable. True or false? You've already said that you feel like you're overworked and underpaid, and you still go. You do your job and everyone else's. When it comes to your kids, you're accountable, consistent, and disciplined. You're a parent even when you don't feel like it. When you're tired, you still pour into your kids. You could be emotionally drained, and you'll still listen to their problems with their friends and their teachers, and you give them the best advice you know how. You take them to all of their extracurricular activities. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're helping them with their homework. You could be broke as hell, and they would never know that. They don't even have a clue. You literally figure it out. You make sure they have everything they want and need. Accountable, consistent, discipline. For those of you guys who are married, your spouse might be pissing you the hell off, but you're still a great spouse. You still take care of them. But for some reason, when it comes to you, your dreams and your goals, your business, you're flunking out. No accountability, no consistency, no discipline whatsoever. The minute you're too tired, You just don't. When you don't feel like it, it's always tomorrow. It's always next Monday. It's always, you know what, January 1st. The minute your friends call you and they're like, let's go out tonight, you just say, fuck the business. I'll work on that another day. Let's go get drinks. You're at Taco Tuesday, Thirsty Thursday, Happy Hour Friday. You're everywhere but inside working on your business, making some money. And I'm going to be honest. If you're still on this live 75 minutes in, it's because I said something to you that spoke to you this morning. Because if I didn't, you wouldn't be here. There's something about your life that you are not 100% happy with. Because otherwise, you would have left with everyone else. I think we had about 200 people in here at one point. You're still here. You're still here. Because you know that you want more than what you're doing right now. But the reason why you're not getting what you want is because you self-sabotage. That's what you've been doing. Self-sabotage. You have excuses. You're telling yourself what you can't do, what's not going to work. You're not good enough. Or what if people laugh at me? You have all these things that's keeping you from doing the one thing that'll change your life. And the reason why we self-sabotage is because subconsciously you are trying to protect yourself from disappointment. The feeling of disappointment, it scares the hell out of you. You don't want to feel the feelings when you put your all into something and you don't get the results. That's what you're fearing. You don't want to feel that way. So you have all these reasons as to why it won't work because you don't want to disappoint yourself. But let me tell you what, you are already disappointing yourself because every single day you continue to live a life that you're not happy with. And my question for you is, how much longer do you want to live like that? You are not getting younger. So do you want to do this for another 6 months? Another 5 years? You have so much power. Thank you. You don't even realize the power that you have within you. Somewhere along the lines, people put limitations on your greatness, whether it was in childhood, whether it was your friends, whether it was toxic relationships. Somebody convinced you somewhere along the lines that you can't do it, that's not the way it goes. Life doesn't work that way. And you bought into their limitations. And now you live thinking that about yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you. The life that you live today is a direct reflection of the choices that you make. So for those of you guys who are struggling financially, let's go ahead and get real. Times have been hard. It didn't happen last night. It didn't happen last week. Rent prices have been on the rise for years. Food has been expensive for years. It did not happen 2 weeks ago. But every single day, you choose to distract yourself. You choose to sit at home and watch Netflix movies all weekend long. You choose to stay up late at night scrolling through social media trying to get a good laugh. You choose to be at Taco Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays. You're everywhere. That's what you choose. That's what you choose. Yes, you do. You're doing everything but the one thing that will literally change your life. Listen, I know I'm smart. I know I'm special. But I'm not that damn smart. Meaning, I'm not doing anything that you can't do. I'm just keeping it real. But the reason why I make the money I make and you're not making the money that you want to make yet is because I don't just talk about what I'm going to do. I actually do it. I actually execute. I'm not on social media watching other people. I'm on social media teaching people. I'm not outside at the happy hours. I don't even drink. I stopped drinking. I'm not doing all of these things to distract myself. I am living in my dreams. I am doing what it takes every single day to make sure my dreams come true. But I wasn't always like this. No, this level of discipline. I had to change myself to get this. Thank you. And that's the part that people fail to realize. In order to make the money that you want to make, however much or however little it is going to require you to change who you are. See, people think all they need is information. No, just tell me how to do it. Just tell me how to do it. What do I got to do? I'm going to do it. No, you're not. You're not going to do it. I can give you all the information in the world, but if you refuse to change who you are, you won't do anything with it. You will still have excuse after excuse. You will still procrastinate day after day. You have to change who you are. You have to change. You must change in order to get the results that you want. Some of y'all have amazing dreams. You want to be six-figure earners. That's a very possible dream. You could do that. But the only way you're going to be able to do it is if you change who you are. You have got to become disciplined. Even when you don't feel like making content, it still has to get done. You have to change. If you didn't, you would already be making the money that you want to make. True or false? But you're not, because you're refusing to change who you are. Some of you guys, you're like, shit, 6 figures would be great and all, but if I could just make an extra $500 a month, I'll be good with that. That'll solve all my problems. Okay, fine. You want to do an extra $500 a month? Great. Still going to require you to change who you are, because maybe the version of you who you are today keeps telling themselves what they're not good at. Maybe you keep saying things like, I can't, it won't work, I'm not worthy. How can you make an extra $500 a month with that type of attitude? You're not. If you could, you would, but you're not. You have to change. These 5 years of entrepreneurship put me through nothing but changes. The version that you see today is not who I always was. I used to tell myself what I can't do all the time. I used to talk about what wasn't going to work for me all the time. I used to be an alcoholic, y'all. Even after I quit that job that I hated, I still brought the alcohol into entrepreneurship. And it actually got worse, because at least when I worked my 9 to 5, I couldn't drink during 9 to 5. But here I am, now I'm at home all day. I got nothing but time to drink. I would start at 11 every day. Every day I carried a buzz all the way until I went to sleep. And I had to realize I'm holding myself back. I could be more productive if I stopped drinking. So I had to change. I had to put the cup down. I haven't had a drink in 4 years. I never will. I used to make excuses all the time. Oh, tomorrow. I'm tired. I don't feel like it tomorrow. And when I had that mindset, my platforms didn't grow. I stayed stagnant. I had to change. I had to learn how to show up even when I didn't feel like it. I had to learn how to speak positivity to myself. I can't keep telling myself what I can't do, then I'm going to believe it, and then it's really not going to get done. You have to change. If you truly want to make money online, it is going to be a requirement that you change who you are. Most people don't want to change, which is why most people do not make money online. But for those of you guys who do want to change, then I want to help you. See, I'm not interested in making you do something that you don't want to do. Who am I to tell you to change your life? If you are 1000% happy with everything going on, you got all the results, you're reaching all your goals, you're making the money you want to make, you have a very strong mindset, or what you consider strong, then you keep doing that. Don't change a thing. Keep on keeping on. But if you're not 1000% happy with the life that you're living. You're not 1000% happy with the business results, your content results, just the way you think about yourself in general, and you want to change it, then I want to help you. See, you might not know how to create your products, but you know you want to. You may not know how to create content to attract an audience who wants what you're selling, but you know you want to. You may not know how to become more disciplined, but you know you want to. You may not know how to become more confident in yourself, so you show up, but you want to. And because you want to, I can help you. For those of you guys who want help, I want to invite you guys to join my Glow Up Academy. This is the space where not only do I teach you how to make money online, I teach you everything. You want to build your TikTok? I'm going to teach you. You want to build your YouTubes, your Instagrams, your Facebooks? I'm on all of them. I'll teach you. You want to sell on live? I do that. I'll teach you. So not only will you learn how to make money online, but you'll also learn how to become the version of yourself that you must become in order to get it done. This time. Not tomorrow. No more starting and stopping. This time. For those of you guys who are ready, we'll start with TikTok, and then I'll show YouTube. YouTube, your instructions are just a little bit different. TikTok, whether you're on TikTok number 1 or TikTok number 2, the instructions are still going to be the same. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to come to my profile. Now, TikTok number 2, my profile is me in red dresses. I don't really post on that one, but the links will still be all the same. You're going to click on this top button that says glowuploungehq.com. And you can click on this button again right here, glowuploungehq.com. You're going to click on this red button right here at the bottom that says open. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. This is my Skool community. You can cancel anytime. Now, one thing that I do know, because of all the value that I add, you're going to become so addicted to the environment in here. The positivity, the support, the community, the love, everything. This school is jam-packed with everything you need to be successful online. And not just with growing your platforms and making money and learning how to sell and creating content, but also in your mindset. How you see the world will either help you or hold you back. And for a lot of you guys, you're being held back because you won't get out your head. You will not get out your head. I spend a lot of time on mindset because if you do not think you can do it, you will not do it. Not because you're not capable, but because you won't fix your mindset. We have to fix our mindset. My goal is that your mindset is so solid that nothing can shake you. Because life is going to life. Just because you're an entrepreneur does not mean I can go through things. Family problems, all that stuff still continues. But because you're so strong up here, you get through it. Some people, when they go through stuff, they stay down. They never get back up. But not you. Not me. Because I work on my mindset. YouTube. In order for you guys to lock in, your instructions are just a little bit different. Here we go. You're going to get off of my live. You're going to come to my channel, and you're going to click on this top button right here that says, this link that says glowuploungehq.com. And then once you click on that link, you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And it'll take you right to where you need to be, okay? Very good, Mimi. Very good. Very good. You guys also, too, my inbox is always open for you. So you'll never feel alone. You will never feel alone. Listen, I understand. We be going through stuff. But that's why my inbox is always open. I'm always checking to make sure, are you doing the things you're supposed to be doing? Are you working on the things we talked about? Do you have questions? Do you need feedback? I don't want you stagnant, nor do I want you feeling overwhelmed, okay? Now, I do only let 10 people in at a time because I like to talk to everyone who joins. Not everyone, believe it or not, is starting in the same spot. Some people have a product but no audience. Some people have an audience but no product. Some people have a million ideas and they're trying to figure out which idea they should start with. And some people have no ideas, and so we come up with an idea together. So wherever you're at in your journey, that's fine, but I want to talk to you. And more than 10 people that joined at one time is just too overwhelming for me, because then I can't pour into everyone equally, okay? So I'm going to give us 10 minutes. I'm going to set us a timer. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time for you to decide if you want to make changes to your life or keep doing what you're doing, right? So the timer is set. Once the 10 minutes is up, then I'm going to close it out, okay? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Does it cover everything? Yes. YouTube, mindset, everything, ebook, literally every single thing you could possibly think of. Everything. Y'all, I've been doing this 5 years, okay? So you gonna run into things you don't even think you gonna need. It's already in here, because I already know. I already know. Everything that you need on any platform that you want is in here, okay? Absolutely, absolutely. TikTok, let me show you guys again how to lock in. We have 9 slots left. You guys, as you join, just kind of hang out. Once I get off of live, I hop right into my Skool and I start talking to you to figure out what you're struggling with, what your goals are. So just kind of hang out until I get off live, okay? And we do have 9 slots left. The normal TikTok, which one do I choose? I'm not tech savvy. No worries, Candy. So I just dropped my TikTok vault is in there. So everything you need about how to sell on TikTok, how to create content, your captions, how to get people to buy from you on TikTok. All of that is in here. All of it is in here. TikTok, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. You're going to click on this button, this link that says glowuploungehq.com. Then you're going to click on it again right here at the bottom, glowuploungehq.com. You're going to click on this red button that says open. And then you're going to click on this button right here that says Glow Up Academy, okay? Again, it's only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time. You can cancel at any time, okay? So we have 9 slots left, you guys. Are there any questions? Are there any questions, anything that we covered today? Listen, if I connected with you, if I spoke life into you on this live, this was just a tidbit of the energy that you get into the Skool, okay? Glow Up Academy. Don't stop your journey here, over $39. You spend that quick, fast, in a hurry at Starbucks and Chipotle. Let's be real. If you truly want to make money online, truly, I know I'm not for everybody, because not everybody truly wants to. It sounds cool. It sounds trendy. It sounds like fun. But only a small percentage of people are actually dead ass serious, right? A lot of people talk a talk. I'm only here to help people who are willing to walk the walk. Which is why I told you guys when we got into sales, I am not the coach that's going to teach you how to make $1 million in 12 hours. You have to put in some work. Just like the work that you put in to fuel someone else's business at your job. You have to be willing to do that for yourself. We cannot keep giving everyone else energy, giving everyone else time, pouring into everyone else, but then when it comes to us, now you don't want to? Now you don't have time? Now you don't have energy? Make it make sense. I tell my students all the time, for those of you guys who work 8 hours like how I did, and you have more energy in the morning, then you need to work on your business in the morning. I'm a morning person. I'm a morning person. I do my highest energy stuff first thing in the morning because I know as the day progresses, I get more and more lazy. So if you work a 9 to 5 and you are a morning person and you know that when you get off work, that's it. You ain't trying to do nothing else. Well, then that means you need to get up earlier so that you can put yourself first. Whether it's 30 minutes earlier or an hour earlier, whatever you want to do. But you're going to put yourself first and work on your business. And then you'll go to work. So that by the time you get off, at least you took care of you first, not the job. Are we clear? But only a small percentage of people who truly want to change their life are actually going to do it. Unfortunately, most people are just going to talk about it. Just going to talk. So I recognize I am not the coach for everybody, and that's okay. That is okay. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you're going to leave the live. You're going to come to my YouTube channel. You're going to click on this link right here that says globeloungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy, okay? And it'll take you right to where you need to be. It'll take you right to where you need to be. And for those of you guys, I can't stress this enough. Some of you guys have not seen me before. Welcome. But a lot of you guys have. And I say this every time I get on live. This is why I talk about the importance of executing. Because to be honest, I don't really change up my life. And for those of you guys who want to make money on TikTok Live, I teach you how I structure my live in the Skool. I told you, everything you need, I got you. But for those of you guys who keep tuning in, you done heard me say the same thing about 20 times now. My question for you is, how many more times do you want to hear me keep saying the same thing before you decide to take action and actually do it? Whether you join Glow Up Academy or not, you're still not doing it. This is a prime example of you being addicted to TikTok lives. You're just addicted to the hype. But unfortunately, the hype is not going to change your life. You have to do it. Thank you, Heidi. You have to take action. Some of you guys seen me on live, you still haven't done the digital product yet. You still haven't even put the prompts in the ChatGPT search bar. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, absolutely. What are we doing? We have to execute. At some point, I need you to stop watching me and execute. TikTok, you're gonna click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're gonna come to my profile. You're gonna click on this link right here that says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're gonna click on it again, glowuploungehq.com. And you're gonna click on this red button right here that says open. And then you're gonna click on this button right here that says Glow Up Academy, okay? Absolutely, Chubb, come on in, come on in. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time, okay? It's not letting you. What is it saying? Try refreshing your page, Candy. Try refreshing. You guys, if you did open it up, but then you didn't join right away, it's a, what do you want to call it, like a fraud thing. So just refresh your page and then try, okay? Refresh your page and then try, okay? So we do have 6 slots left. I see you guys joining, just kind of hang out. Don't go too far, because like I said, once I get off of live, I hop right in there and start talking to my students, okay? So just kind of hang out. And also to you guys, listen, believe it or not, at least for me, I can only speak from my own perspective and from students that I've talked to, a lot of us struggle with confidence. And sometimes you don't even realize your insecurities. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. The reason why, if you're struggling with confidence, the reason why you don't have self-confidence is because you never keep the promises that you make to yourself. And I always use this as an example because it clicks. Ladies, if you meet a man and he's all that in a bag of chips, he looks good, smells good, everything. But the more you talk to him, He keeps telling you the things that he's going to do, but he never does it. Well, your common sense, your women's intuition is going to clock it and realize that you can't really trust him. He's a liar, right? Okay. The same applies to you. You keep telling yourself you're going to do these things. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start that. And you don't. Or you start and stop, but you never see it all the way through. You stop believing in you. You stop trusting you. Because every single time it's time to show up for you, you don't. You ghost. You make excuses. And then you're sitting here wondering why you have no confidence. Well, I'm telling you why you don't have any confidence. You don't have any confidence because you refuse to keep the promises that you make to yourself. So how do we fix it? You have to change who you are. You have to stop making excuses. If you tell yourself you're going to do something, then you have to do it. If you tell yourself you're going to make a reel today, then that's what I expect you to do. I don't care how tired you are. It takes 20 seconds. It takes 20 seconds to hold the phone up, hit record, say what you're going to say, hit the red button again, go on TikTok, upload it, boom. And you're telling me that you don't have enough time to do that? No, that's not true. That's not true. You're still living in fear. That is not true. You have time. You have time. But you choose to allocate your time different places. You want to watch me on live 10 times. Respectfully, if you've been here 10 times, I would rather you make content than watch me for the 11th time. Respectfully. That's what I would rather you do. I need you to execute. I don't want you to keep watching me. I want you to do what I tell you to do at this point. If you're new, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people who keep coming back. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you love the energy. But what I really want you to do is just do what I told you to do. Get off the live and just do it, please. You could have made 20 videos by now because I'd be on live for about 2 hours. You could have knocked out 20 videos. I don't want you to keep watching me. I want you to do it. I understand you want to support. I appreciate that. But let me support you by telling you to get off of my live and please do what we've talked about all the other mornings. That's what I want you to do. Because unfortunately, you watching me does not put money in your pocket. My goal is to put money in your pocket. I want you to have an online business too. But the only way it's going to happen for you is if you actually do it. You've heard me say everything already. You probably got it memorized. So at this point, I just need you to do it. That's what I need from you. Okay? Very good. We have 5 slots left. We do have 5 slots left. Do you guys have any questions for me? Do you guys have any questions for me? Do not hold yourself back. She said, hold on. You're like my morning motivation. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, if I'm motivating and speaking life into you on a TikTok live, the energy that you get inside of Glow Up Academy, 10 times. 10 times. You're going to go spend $39 for lunch. Some of y'all would be ridiculous with them lunches. By the time you go to Starbucks in the morning, by the time you go to Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, and then you want to say you ain't got no money. No, you just want to go out to eat. And you want to continue doing the same thing every day. And then you wonder why things aren't changing. Because you refuse to change. You're not even willing to change your routine for one day to join something that will change your whole life. That's what I said. I'm not the coach for everybody because I'm keeping it real. If you're not willing to sacrifice a Starbucks latte and drink your coffee at home If you're not willing to just pack something for lunch that's at home, you have to go to Chipotle and spend $20 on a bowl. And then you don't really want it. That's just being real. Let me give you guys a few more seconds and then we're closing it out. Let me give you guys a few more seconds, we're closing it out. TikTok, you're gonna click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're gonna come to my profile, you're gonna click on my link right here that says globeloungehq.com. Also, you guys, we do live coaching calls every Thursday. I forgot to bring that up. So every Thursday, anything that you're struggling with, whether it's content, digital products, sales, figuring out business names, literally anything, mindset, whatever it is you're struggling with, come to the live coaching calls. We do them every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you work or you have stuff to do, that's fine because the replays are in here as well. So you can always rewatch them when you do have time. And again, you also have access to my inbox. So anything that's not making sense, I always tell my students, you're more than welcome to share your ebook with me and I'll give you my feedback. My students share their product descriptions with me because some of them are about to launch now. They share them and I give them advice on how to structure their product descriptions, how to price, every single thing you could think of. Okay, so there's never a moment in here where you're by yourself. You're never by yourself when you're in Glow Up Academy. You're never by yourself, okay? I check in. If we came up with an idea and I ain't heard from you, I'm checking in. How's that going? Are you doing what we talked about or are you procrastinating? What's going on? Okay, absolutely. And Sundays we do book club. So we met last night. We are reading right now the thoughts of your subconscious mind, the power of your subconscious mind by Joseph Murphy. Okay. So yes, click on this profile or click on this link right here, glowuploungehq.com. And click on this top button right here, glowuploungehq.com. And click on where it says open. And then you can click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. Okay. YouTube. We have 4 slots left, y'all. We have 4 slots left. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you're going to leave the live. You're going to come to my channel and click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then once you click on that, you will click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And it'll take you right to where you need to be, okay? Any more questions? So you guys have Canva, you guys have ChatGPT. Very good, Candy. Very good, Candy. I see you guys join, just kind of hang out. Don't leave. Thank you, lady. Don't leave, you guys. Like I said, once I get off of the live, I hop right into my Skool and I start talking to you. So wherever you're at in your journey, you guys, whether you have a product, no product, you got a million ideas, you have no ideas, we're gonna figure it out together, okay? A lot of my students, they have a lot of ideas, they just don't know where to start first. If you are one of those people, I always tell you, money flows where your energy goes. One thing I'm big on is just starting with one thing. I'll give you that for free. Start with one thing. One thing. You can't have your hands in too many baskets because then nothing gets done. Even when people see me, because I'm always recording content, I've had this conversation with people at the gym. I've had this conversation with people in my apartment complex lobby. They see me record and they're like, what do you do? And they tell me their business ideas. They got about a million businesses. And I always tell them, if you want to grow one, you got to choose one. You got to choose one. You can't have 5. You cannot have 5. Choose one. Whichever one pulls you the most, whichever one you feel the closest to, that's the one you work on every day. That's the one you show up for every day. And then once that's grown and now you have people helping you and you have a team and you're no longer a one-woman show, then you can work on the next idea and get that growing. But if you got a million different businesses you're trying to do, and that's why they're not growing, because you don't even have enough time to nurture them, because you're trying to do everything. Choose one thing. One thing. The only reason why my business grows the way it grows is because this is all I do. I'm not sitting here saying I don't have other ideas, of course. But that's where a lot of entrepreneurs struggle. They want to do 10 things. You got to choose one thing. And you got to show up for that one thing every day. One thing. Okay? Very good. Any questions for me? TikTok family, they do steal my videos. Just so y'all know, I said that a little earlier. They do steal my videos and they do make fake accounts. So please beware. Beware. Make sure you guys follow me so you don't lose me, okay? Hello from South Africa. Yes, join Glow Up Academy. So you guys have Canva, you guys have ChatGPT, put it together, you make a digital product, right? You got your digital product, okay? Any more questions? Any more questions? So we talked about sales. We talked about showing up every day. For those of you guys who start, stop, you're going to start today, I hope, and you're just going to keep going, right? Okay, very good. I enjoyed you guys today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. For those of you guys who joined Glow Up Academy, I'm hopping in there now. For those of you guys who did not, keep doing what you're doing. And when you're tired of not getting the results that you want, I'll be here to help you, okay? Yes, absolutely, Candy. So check your inbox in about 5 minutes, okay? All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye, YouTube.